guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. My name is Leah, and baby, let's get into the drama of it all. So in this video, we're going to be updating the saga that is Simon versus Porsha with a sprinkle of Nene with some text messages, as well as the Real Housewives of Potomac's reunion looks came out. We're going to discuss them and critique them, and we're going to have a come to Jesus moment about the Potomac fandom. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. So let's talk about Simon, Porsha, and Nene. So if you don't know, which you probably already do know, there's beef between Nene and Porsha, mainly because of Porsha telling production that Nene and her have issues. They were both supposed to be filming a scene for The Upshaws, which is a Netflix sitcom show, and Kim Fields was directing the episode and had reached out to several different housewives. Candiace confirmed when she was doing an interview with Angela Yee where she said, I got asked when I was in LA, and then Kenya even said she got asked as well. So it seems like they were just shopping around trying to get housewives to be in the scene. Well, it was told to Nene that Porsha was going to be a part of it. Porsha ends up being like, nah, I'm backing out. But someone came to Nene saying that Porsha pretty much said they had issues. Well, the neighborhood talk, by way of ATLian, pretty much released screenshots of the text message exchange between Porsha and Nene. So this is what was said. So Nene sent this to Porsha. She said, hey, Porsha, I hope you are doing well. I am shocked to hear that we have issues. We have issues and you didn't want to work with me. Wow, just wow. We have double dated a few times. Vegas, Miami, your home. It's sad to hear. We have hung out in Dubai. You were texting me about housewives. This is sad. We are Black women that need to work, not stopping each other from working. So then Porsha responds to that by saying, yeah, all of that, and through it all of this is your first time text. This is your first text. Wow. Who and how the TF do you not even check on, little sis? Enough said. You chose a side, and I'm good with that. People weird ASF. I've shown loyalty time and time, and I've always shown concern and genuine love during all of your hardships, but I've never get it back. It's cool though when people move differently, so do I. So then Nene responded saying, you are wrong in every way. You went extremely too far. Nothing you are saying is valid enough to go to a production company and say, you do not want to work with Nene because we have issues in the past. I gave you space. I didn't want to invade your privacy. I didn't want to seem nosy. I wanted to wait until I see you in person. I was excited about working with you. As far as Yanni and Simon are concerned, they have their own relationship and I have nothing to do with that. I only speak to, and then it got cut off, and that was the end of the screenshot. So here's my thoughts. I definitely think Nene is wrong for sending these screenshots to ATLian. Like, that was a private conversation that you and Porsha were having. But I also remember Porsha releasing screenshots of when Nene and her were beefing when Porsha was pregnant. So it's like, you get what you give. You know what I'm saying? Both situations were wrong to me because y'all were arguing privately in text messages. Porsha was wrong for releasing those text messages, just like Nene is wrong for doing this as well. Now, I feel two ways about this. Two ways. On the one hand, I get where Nene is coming from, where she's like, I legit did nothing wrong this time. Like I said in my last video, Nene is a polarizing character. Is either people genuinely like her or they have a genuine disdain for her. And then you got a few people, i.e. me, in the middle that when she right, she right. And when she wrong, she real wrong. So I think she is releasing these to be like, yo, like I legit reached out to her and I was like, what's the issue? And this is what she said to me. And I do think it's messed up. If these text messages are real and they're not doctored, suspending me saying like, girl, you're wrong for releasing this. Porsha to me is still wrong. Just because I didn't check up on you when you were going through your divorce does not mean you have a right to throw salt and dirt on my name while, like, when I'm trying to get a job. That's petty as hell. Like, it would be different if Nene and Porsha had like a very contentious relationship, then I understand. But like Nene said, girl, we was just in Dubai, Vegas, and Miami chopping it up. We don't have issues. And to go to a production company where I'm probably trying to build a relationship with them and try to do me like that, that's messed up. And I don't care how you slice it or dice it. Like, that to me is messed up. Nene is still wrong for releasing the text messages because, again, and sharing them with a blogger, because I feel like that's wrong. You know, like, it was a private conversation. But Porsha has done it as well when she released her text messages that she had that exchange with Nene when she was pregnant. So this leads me to understand why Nene posted that picture with her, Simon, her boyfriend, and the girl Yasmin, because Porsha said, I move differently. So Nene said, okay, sis, if we moving differently, we moving differently. Okay. So everybody was trying to figure out if Yasmin was Janelle. And I thought Yasmin was Janelle. So again, a lot of people have been speculating that Simon has been messing around with this girl named Janelle. She is a fitness influencer that lives in Atlanta, I think, as well. And people were like, oh my gosh, is Nene out with the next Miss Guabadia? Is that Janelle? Is that Janelle? But no, if you clicked on the picture, the at name, the girl's name was Yasmin. Now, Simon has been posting pictures of him and Yasmin. He had this one picture where he posted it, where he said, my Habisha sis at Yasmin Ibrahim, keep winning, very proud of you. Hashtag been friends before the BS. So Simon is saying, like, this is not my girlfriend. This is genuinely my friend. Well, Simon decided to be messy like he is, and a dick like he is. And he pinned this comment on his underneath that post of the post he posted, where it said, I'm not gonna lie, she is way more beautiful than Porsha. Simon, you are a messy Gemini, LOL. You know how to hit someone where it hurts. If I was Porsha, I would be bothered for real, LOL. I was like, Simon, is this your burner account? Because what kind of name is this? What kind of name is this that this person had? I feel like this is a burner account from Simon. And there's no picture. Okay, Simon. Well, when he posted that, a lot of people started to make like collages of Porsha and Yasmin. And one of the collages I'll post for you, where it's a video of Yasmin dancing in the club with Simon's caption underneath with the pinned comment. And the other one is Porsha walking through a casino. And I feel like, Simon, you don't really care about Yasmin because you know how crazy Porsha's fans are. On top of that, if you were genuinely this lady's friend, you would not be making this comparison between her and your ex-wife, your soon-to-be ex-wife. Because if we're gonna be honest, am I a fan of Porsha? Not really. But Porsha is gorgeous. That's the best part of Porsha, is she's beautiful and she got body. Okay? I don't know about her character. Okay? But like, she is gorgeous. And Yasmin is pretty, but she ain't no Porsha. Like, why would you do that to that lady? Why would you play in that lady's face like that? Because Yasmin, Porsha, like that saying goes, you don't compete where you do not compare. Porsha is gorgeous. If I was a man, I'm picking Porsha over Yasmin. As a woman, I'm picking Porsha over Yasmin. So he wrong for that. He then got caught up again in his comments because he pinned this one comment where, and this is from the Neighborhood Talk, where it says, Simon pins a post insinuating that Porsha's last name, Williams, is unseasoned. And this person said, the ex-wife really went from Guabadia to Williams again. Who goes from an ethnic ancestral name to an unseasoned name? And then Simon commented underneath this person's, like, he replied to this person's comment with laughing emoji. And this is what irritates me sometimes, not even all the time, when it comes to people of the diaspora who are from Africa or from the Caribbeans or from the islands that come over to America that have superiority complexes and that look down upon African Americans or Black Americans. I hate when they're like, we don't have a culture when we do have culture. You go like, there's like the cultures that are up there in the North versus the cultures in the South and the Mid. Like, you put Black people together, Black Americans together, and we can talk about the traditions and the things that we do. That is our culture. We made a culture for ourselves. I can go to New York and probably understand their Black customs up there just like they can come down here and understand them in the South. If I go to LA, if I go to the Midwest, if I go to Texas, like, we have a culture. You just don't value our culture the same way you value others. But what irritates me about this pinned comment is if I rather have the last name of a civil rights activist who has a legacy of fighting for Black people's rights and equality, who also has a foundation that feeds homeless people, that helps people, than a man who has been trying to scam his way into America since 1985, sir. And let's be real, if it was so great to be over there, and I'm not saying America is great, because it's not, but why are you not trying to stay in your own country? Why are you trying to get citizenship in America? Why have you lied to get in America? Since we're so unseasoned. Educate me on that, Simon. Like, you doing slick stuff to prove, like, but already we knew you wasn't nothing, that you weren't a good person. And this, I don't want this to be taken out of context as me like disrespecting people that come from Africa or that come from the islands of the Caribbean, because I have friends who have that, and they are very respectful of my culture. I'm respectful of theirs, and we all know at the end of the day, yo, we Black. Okay, the world hates us. We united. But it's when people do that, because I hate when Black people do it to people overseas, when they make fun of African people's food, when they make fun of the way they talk, and it's like, at the end of the day, we all got colonized, bro. We all speak in English. Like what we talking about? We all have stories of us trying to rebel against being colonized by Great Britain, France, like, I know it was Russia at a time, like, America, turn on your brain, Simon. Turn it on. Like, when I saw that comment, I was like, you're just a bag of dirty dicks. He gets on my nerves. And this is Porsha's fault. Because had Porsha not been a dummy and got with him, he would be a non-factor. Him and Fallon, they would have been a one-season wonder, and we could have sailed off into the sunset not worrying about him. But because she wanted to have this stupid fairy tale lifestyle that did not exist already, we got to be subjected to him. Y'all, so let's talk about these reunion looks. So collectively, I would give the group a B+. Now, am I wowed by anybody's outfit? Not really. Like, I think because of what Atlanta gave us when they did the whole dungeon theme for the panorama the second time around, that all Black was wowing to me. The top 3 was Cynthia, Kenya, and Porsha. Like, I was like, oh, y'all look good. Okay. Amazing. Okay. So this is not really giving me that. I think the theme was art gallery, because the pictures that they took for Monarch magazine, you can see in the background of some of the ladies' photos. So I guess that's the theme for them. So they all decided to do an all Black theme, which is really nice. You can't really go wrong. Well, I mean, you can't go wrong with Black. But this is why I love a theme. I tell y'all this all the time. I'm going to keep telling y'all this until every Bravo reunion is themed. No matter if it's a Housewives. Themed reunions help the girls and the boys narrow down their options, and we get more wins than misses, okay? So for me, I would give the cast as a whole a B+. A B-, Cause yeah, no, I not even yeah, B minus. I give them a B minus. Okay, like it's an 80. Isn't that a B minus? I think it is. I give them a B. Yeah, it's an 80. It's just became a B. So I think I'm gonna go in order of who I thought was the best and who I thought was the worst. Now, you already know the Bravo Insider link will be down in the description box below, so you can actually look closer up to the outfits if you would like to and see where they got their dresses from and who made their outfits. So first up, I gave Karen best dress. She got a 9 out of me. I like her hair. I like the short like cut. The only reason why it didn't get a 10 is because the gray part of the outfit, it looks like the bodice is too big. I also didn't like her shoes. I don't like them. I don't like them shoes. But her face looks great. It looks like she got a new face. I'm not gonna lie, cause it's snatched. And them lips is big. I don't know if Karen is plumping them, but it looked like she got a new face. But I think her hair is beautiful. I actually like the shortcut on her. Like, it gives age appropriate, but like in a sexy way. And I like how high the slit is. And I do like the gray part where, and if the theme really is like art museum, this is giving a piece that you could probably see in a museum. But yeah, I think she looks great. So I gave her a 9, like a solid 9 for me. So next is Candiace. I gave Candiace an 8. I gave her an 8. I thought she looked really pretty. I was able to see the dress a lot better. There is actually a video of their outfits, like with all of them like standing up, and they did a close-up on her outfit. I'll play that for you guys, but you won't be able to hear the sound because it has music in the background. And I think it looks great. I don't know why she decided to take this picture with the mic. I mean, I get it. She a singer, but I can't see the outfit. So what was the point of posting this picture as this? I hate when they do that. I hate when they don't give us like a full-on frontal shot of the outfit, or when the ladies are sitting down. Like, I want to see the whole entire outfit. So I'm mad they posted this picture because I know they took more. They should have took that thing away from her. Okay, they should have took it away from her. But I do like it. I like the top part of the bodice. I don't even mind that it's like pointy. I actually like the gloves, that it's the same material of the skirt. She looks sexy. It's giving very like rock and roll. Like, I like it. I actually really like it. The only thing I don't like is Candiace's hair. Like, I probably would have gave this a bigger score with better hair, but this wig is too bulky. Like, they needed to take a couple of the wefts out of this wig. Or is this her hair? Because you know Candiace has a lot of hair. I don't think it is. But like, I don't like this wig. Like, maybe if they thinned it out, I would like it even, like, I like it a bit more. But like, it looks like, girl, you ran out of time. And they was like, let me put these curls in here real quick and brush them out. No. I wish she would have had the hair when she wore her red outfit when they did season 7's, it was season 7. Season 7's promotional shoot where they were all in red. If she would have wore that hair with this, I feel like this would have ate even more. But yeah, I gave her an 8 because I don't like that hair. I don't like the hair. I just don't like the hair. So next is Giselle. Now, I gave Giselle an 8 as well. This is the best reunion look Giselle has ever had. Like, she has ever had it, but it only gets an 8 because it's like, it's mediocre, because it's like, we're so used to Giselle not really giving it to us for the reunion that she looks beautiful here. I know a lot of people were saying they was giving her best dress, and I said, this is not in this collection. Okay, but I do think she looks beautiful. I think the hair looks great. I think the dress looks lovely on her. I actually really like her shoes. Her shoes are actually really cute. It's very simple, but for Giselle, I think simple was a safe choice, but the right choice for her, because when Giselle tries, she don't get it right. She don't get it right. Like, again, it gets an 8, but it's plain, but it's cute, but it ain't best dress. Okay, it's not that, y'all. Y'all was lying. Y'all were lying. Next is Mia. And I give this an 8 sitting, but a 5 standing. So the picture that they posted on the Bravo Insider is Mia sitting down. I do like that it's like see-through and the bodice looks great. I love I don't know what type of material that is, but I love it. It looks, the material looks really like expensive. It probably not, knowing Mia, but it looks expensive on her. So sitting down, it's an 8. She looks great, and she's first chair, and I think that's a really nice outfit to wear for your first time as first chair. My only issue is that video that I showed when I'll show it again when I was doing Candiace. Mia, they have a part, and I'll see if I can like pause it there for you guys, or take a screenshot of when I pause it, where she's standing up and it looks like the bones of the dress where it's see-through are not like straight, or they're not strong enough. Like, it looks flimsy. And I was like, that took away from it and it made the dress look cheap. But we understand that they're sitting down for like 8 hours. So you need to have a dress that looks nice sitting down. So that's why I said sitting down, it's an 8, but standing up, it's a 5. Like, it's not a vibe. It's not giving it. I was just like, if I get the screenshot where it is, you can kind of see where it's like it's bent. Like, she needed to be a bigger person to fill it out, or they should have taken it in. And I ain't like that. I didn't like it. So next is Miss Robinita. So Robin, I gave a 7.5 because I was watching the Whether You Like It or Not panel. That's the panel with Scotty by Nature, Really BTV, Yocrates, Simply Sakina, Busy Blue be on there. I think Schoolboy Q, Giving You the Real Tea. And am I missing somebody? I think that's everybody that I've seen on there. And I think Scotty's cousin is normally on there too. And then they have special guests in and out. I've done one before. But I think Schoolboy Q was the one that said that he said that Robin looks like what's her name? Magica Dispel from DuckTales. And I looked it up and I said, she do in this outfit. And I actually love the new season of DuckTales that they showcased on Disney, the 2017 one. But she do look like Magica Dispel. And I screamed when I saw it. I think Robin looks great. And when I say that, I don't really like this outfit, but she looked good in it. Like, I feel like if anybody else were to wear this outfit, it wouldn't hit. But for some reason, it looks nice. And if the theme really is art, this is kind of art. It's abstract. She got one shoulder here, one shoulder down. You got the same embellishment on the hip. And then the boots, I think, are like the legging boots. I don't really like those, but I get why it would go with this. So I gave it a 7.5. So next is Wendy. Girl, I gave this a 7. I don't like her hair. I don't like the jewelry. I don't like the white. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I feel bad because people was going up for it, but I do not like this. Again, I gave it a 7. I don't like the wet hairstyle. I didn't like it when Kim did it for the Met Gala. I mean, I got why she did it because she was supposed to be like, it was like a wet kind of theme, but the wet hair just doesn't look right to me. Like, I just don't like it. I feel like maybe if her hair was different, I would go up for it. Maybe if she had the same hairstyle that she had in her promotional look for this season, for season 8. But I don't like the jewelry that's around her neck. It looks like costume jewelry. Like, it doesn't give maybe if she would have wore like something a lot more simple. And like, I don't like the white cape thing, and sitting down, it doesn't look nice either to me. Like, it's not giving. It's not giving, Wendy. I'm sorry. I mean, Wendy is pretty, and that's probably the only reason why she getting a 7 out of me, but it's just not, I don't like it. I know the girls going up for it right now, but it's not for me. It's not for me. So then NECA. I gave NECA a 6.5. I don't like her hair, and I don't know why she has one glove on one hand. It just didn't give for me. I do think the construction of the dress is kind of a cool concept with the like the collar coming around and then the boob being covered. Like, I don't know, maybe if her hair was different and you know what? I wonder if I would have liked this more if the puffy sleeve was gone and the long sleeve was gone and she just had the collar coming around and then she had a different like updo, because I feel like in that type of outfit you would have to have an updo, but maybe a different one. It's kind of giving prom. That's what it's kind of giving to me. Like, y'all know, like when the girl, like I like prom season because I like to see like the kids in high school post their pictures. Because y'all know the black kids be going all out, okay? Depending on like, especially in the South, they go all out. And this is giving like a prom dress to me that one of the girls like would wear, but maybe in like a baby blue. Because you know, for some reason they was obsessed with baby blue and like that highlighter orange or no yellow color last season. But it's giving more so that like a project. And and this might be her last reunion. I'm hoping it's not, because I feel like she should get a second season to like flush out her character and all of that. But yeah, this not it, girl. So a 6.5 from me. And last but not least is Miss Kiarna. She got a 6 out of me. Kiarna is beautiful, but this outfit looks like a costume. Like, I don't get why her hair is bumped. I don't get why. And I think what's throwing me off is that everybody else is in like silver and like black. I think Giselle has gold, but her necklace, like her jewelry, is like a darker hue, like it's a darker gold. Maybe it's like, yeah, like the gold is darker where Kiarna's gold kind of looks costumish. And then it's a short outfit where everybody else has on like gowns. Y'all, you know who I forgot? Ashley. How forget? I just realized on my list that I don't have Ashley on here. That's how you forgettable. Outfit was forgettable. But I'm still talking about Kiarna. But yeah, it's just like I don't get where she was going with this. Like, if this was what she wore throughout, like if she wore this to like a party, like during the season, yes, I'd have been like, oh girl, yes. But for the reunion, when everybody's in like these gowns and stuff, this short dress is not, it's not it. It's not it. I'm sorry, Kiarna. So she got a 6.5 out of me. It's kind of reminiscent of the nanny. Like, I could see Fran Drescher wearing that. But Miss Ashley. So I probably would get Ashley the same thing, a 6. Like, I don't like it. I feel like the slit is too high, and it's weird because I think her and Karen have the same high slit, but maybe it's because of the construction of Karen's dress that the slit still looks like appropriate. Like, Ashley is giving me like Vegas showgirl, and then her stance is a pageant stance. Like, and we know she a pageant girl, and so is the hair. Maybe if she had darker hair. And then like, I don't know. You know what it's giving, that like the skirt around is like a tearaway. Like, she can just rip it off and then just start, hitting a 1-2 step or hitting the tapper, hitting the tap dance. I don't know. I give it a 6. Like, it's not bad, but it's not great. I mean, it's definitely better than what she's given us. Like, I will say Giselle and Ashley to me were the most improved this reunion, because normally they are not that for me. They are not that for me. They are normally like my worst dress, or my like they're at the bottom when it comes to reunions. But I would say this season, this reunion, they stepped it up for me. So those are my thoughts about the reunion looks. Definitely drop down in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. Like, who was your best dress? Who was your worst? And stuff like that. And right, Potomac fans, like I said, we need to have a come to Jesus and a talk. Y'all are taking this show way too seriously. Way too seriously. So I'm gonna play this clip. So Candiace currently is with Angela Yee. She is doing I guess she's guest hosting. And this hopped up on my timeline on, I want to say Monday. And it says this: when private messages go public, at the real Candiace opens up on her thoughts of hashtag Robin Dixon's actions to share their private conversations outside of the hashtag RHOP fan group. Listen in. So I'm going to play the clip for you guys, and then we're going to discuss.
Between the two of you to a blogger.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
Why did she do that? I'm still trying to figure it out. And then not owning it is the part that I'm kind of confused by. And this blogger has since exposed himself as somewhat of a colorist. So it's interesting that she is choosing to, or has chosen to align herself with someone like that.
Right, because she's had accusations about being colorist.
Unfortunately. And I will say this again, I don't believe that Robin herself is a colorist, but it's just not a good look that she would be aligned with or attached to someone
Right.
who is liking and laughing at posts that are referring to myself and Wendy as crunchy black.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, I did not know that. Well, we have a little snippet from the show. Yes? Okay, here we go.
You shared our private text messages with this blogger slash podcaster to try to make me look crazy.
No.
So why else, Robin, would you share our private
To
messages
explain why we're no longer
with
friends.
a blogger
To
and
explain
a podcaster?
why we are no longer friends.
Ooh. And I think at this dinner, what was it, a crab?
It was Charisse's crab boil 2.0.
Crab boil? Okay.
'Cause she did one in season 1.
You know, I don't eat seafood, so I don't know anything about a crab
yes.
boil.
Yeah.
Charisse was getting very upset during this, too, by the way.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
The banging on the table was like...
What was it? Do you think she was a little tipsy?
I honestly think that Charisse is really frustrated with the demise of the friendship between Robin and I, and like she was really frustrated, and it just came out.
And it's weird because I feel like, and a lot of people will say this, that Robin, perhaps her anger is misplaced.
People have said that a lot. I've seen that a lot. I don't know if that's true. I think it is interesting that I get a lot of animosity from her, and we don't see her have any of that toward Juan. Not that she, maybe is not giving him that behind closed doors, but it's weird. It's weird for sure.
All right, and then after that,
Here's
you
the
simply...
thing, y'all. I've been going back and forth wanting to talk about this situation with the blogger and with the fandom. And if you know who the blogger is, please don't put their name down in the comments below. If you do, I'll probably just delete your comment. You won't get blocked, but I'll delete the comment. And the reason why is because that person was actually very kind to me when I first started out with YouTube. They shouted me out. They actually reposted my video online, and they have a way bigger following than I. And some people actually came to me by way of them. So I appreciate them in that regard because they didn't have to do that. But I wanted to talk about this because I feel like it kind of ties into what I've been feeling about Potomac. Like, Potomac isn't fun anymore. Yes, because the girls aren't meshing and we can tell they don't like each other, but more so it's because of the fan base. Like, you can no longer talk about Potomac on any platform without getting a amount of vitriol that is very concerning and doesn't make sense. Like, we should be able to talk about TV shows and not like the same people and still enjoy the show. You know what I mean? I should be able to be like, hey, I like this person and you like this other person. But at the end of the day, like, we don't know them in real life, so we should be able to still have a cordial exchange. But it's not that. Like, everybody in all, gangs when it comes to Potomac are showing their asses. Whether you support Robin, Candiace, Giselle, Wendy, Mia, Nneka, Ashley, Karen, who else on this show? I think that's all of them. Whether you support any of the girls, any of them, like, a lot of y'all have been showing your asses, okay? And it's concerning because I know a lot of y'all are between the ages of like 25 and probably 50. You too old. You too old, okay? We too old for that now. And I get it. These shows are relatable. They are escapisms for a lot of us because the world is trash. So you enjoy turning your brain off and watching TV and just like like you like it, but at the end of the day, you should be able to watch this show, laugh, have arguments, or have discourse about it, and then go on about your day. But I feel like a lot of the women on the cast are too involved when it comes to like online stuff, as well as like the fans are too involved. Like, Candiace should not be a part of a group chat where she got people telling her information. Just like Robin shouldn't be sending DMs or text messages that she's had conversations with somebody that's a blogger. The same way Nene shouldn't have did it and Porsha shouldn't expose them. Like, there needs to be a level, like there needs to be a boundary set. Because when you start crossing lines like that, it gets bad for everybody involved, because then you get paranoid because you don't know who you can trust. And then people start to feel this like real crazy parasocial relationship with these people on TV, where you all are out here defending these people like they got your last paycheck for ransom from a job you hated and you needed to pay these bills. Like, y'all got to chill out. Y'all have got to chill out. And I'm hoping they put Potomac on pause the same way they did Atlanta. It needs to be at least a year to 2 years. Y'all need to actually have them do some HR training and team building, where we actually sit down and actually, and I need this production company to change too, because y'all are responsible for fostering this type of toxic environment, because there were so many storylines that y'all could have said, we not doing that. Or you could have talked to the ladies and been like, hey, you keep texting, you keep tweeting, or you keep talking online, we gonna dock your pay. Like, there are things you can do to keep people in check, and they're not doing that. They're not doing it. And it's getting worse online. Like, I believe that Giselle got death threats for what she did to Chris. I believed Candiace when she got death threats when she was dealing with the whole situation with Monique. And I feel like Robin gets them too. Y'all take this shit too seriously, and it's just a TV show. Okay? Like, I need y'all to implement the 48-hour rule. Okay, after 48 hours, you let this show go and you go on about your day. This is why it's important to have hobbies. Okay, other interests. Because I feel a lot of y'all who be this is like this, you don't have other things you enjoy. And it's okay to like Bravo and the Housewives. This channel is mainly Bravo shows, but we need to have other hobbies, other interests, because y'all are too invested and too involved, and I don't like it. I don't. Yeah, y'all, that is it. That is all. Remember to be bravely authentic, and definitely hop down in the comments below and share your thoughts on all the things that we've talked about. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.